A very good morning to Dr. Hafiz and my fellow friends. Today, our group is going to present about emission reduction devices for vehicle, which our team we choose catalytic converter. So this is my team members: ELSTON, Jimmy, Lou, Muhammad Amirul, and myself, Naveen. Okay, for the introduction and history for catalytic converter is a catalytic converter is a device used to reduce the toxicity of emission from an internal combustion engine. A catalytic converter is placed inside the tailpipe through which deadly exhaust containing unburned fuel like carbon monoxide, nitro oxide are emitted. The function of the catalytic converter is to convert these gases into carbon dioxide, water, nitrogen, and oxygen. The catalytic converter is first widely introduced on production automobiles in the market for 1975 model year to comply with tightening regulation on auto exhaust. Catalytic converters are still the most commonly used in motor vehicle exhaust system. Okay, for the history, the catalytic converter was first invented by Eugene Horry in the 1950s, and the catalytic converter was further developed by John J. Mooney and Carl D. Kay at the Engelhardt Corporation, creating the first production of catalytic converter in 1973. Okay, thank you. For the next, my friend Jimmy will describe about theory of operation.
Thank you, Naveen. Hi, my name is Jimmy. I'm going to explain the theory of operation on how catalytic converter can reduce emission and pollution. Basically, what is a catalytic converter? We know it converts dirty air from the engine into clean air through the tailpipe. But what was that about? Okay, catalytic converter is designed to convert the toxic gases or emission into less toxic and more safer gases emission out to the environment. Internal engine combustion byproducts supposedly produce carbon dioxide, CO2, and water, H2O, as the byproduct of emission. However, not the combustion is not always perfect, and this factor leads to toxic gases byproduct. Catalytic converter derived from what catalyst, which used to convert the toxic emission byproduct chemically. A catalyst is simply a chemical that makes a chemical reaction go faster without itself changing in the process. It also used to speed up the removal of pollution. The catalyst itself is made from three types of chemical, which is platinum, palladium, or rhodium. This catalytic converter works by breaking apart the pollutants gases and converting them into another gases, a type which are more safer enough to blow harmlessly out into the air as the gases from the engine fumes blow over the catalyst. Then the chemical reaction take place on its surface. As we can see on the right picture, we can see the honeycomb structure inside the catalytic converter. Inside the catalytic converter, the gases flow through a dense honeycomb structure, which we can see in the picture. It made from a ceramic and coated with the catalyst. The catalyst that we mentioned about is the platinum, palladium, and rhodium. The honeycomb structure itself means the gases touch a bigger area of catalyst at once, so they are converted more quickly and efficiently. Basically, there are two different catalysts in a catalytic converter. One of it is used to tackle nitrogen oxide pollution, which is very harmful, but it's using a process called a reduction. It breaks the nitrogen oxide into a separate chemical reaction, which is nitrogen and oxygen, which is more harmless compared to the nitrogen oxide itself. The other catalyst works in opposition of the first catalyst. It is called as oxidation. It going through a process called oxidation. it converts carbon monoxide into carbon dioxide by adding oxygen into the chemical reaction. Another one is it converts unburned hydrocarbons into carbon dioxide and water. Last, the only characteristic of catalytic converter is it only works efficiently when the catalytic converter temperature is at high temperature, which is around 300 degrees Celsius. If the engine just started and still in cold condition, the catalytic converter is almost have no function because it unable to do the chemical conversion in low temperature condition of catalytic converter. As we can see, and there is a picture of graph how efficient the catalytic converter can be at certain temperature. That's all from me. Thank you. I'm going to pass to Lo Chipe, my friend. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Jimmy, and hi. My name is Lo Jipei, and today I would like to present about the system or technology diagram of catalytic converter. So first of all, I'll explain the constructions of catalytic converter. The catalytic converter housings consists of a honeycomb core from inside. We can see this from the right-hand side picture, the yellow color part. This is the honeycomb, and it's coated with precious metals such as platinum and rhodium. These metals react with the engine exhaust gases. They reduce the toxic contents of the gas and turn them into carbon dioxide and water. At first, it reacts with the carbon monoxide generated by the combustion of gasoline. It also reacts with the hydrocarbon formed by unburned fuel and other nitrogen oxide emissions. Thus, the catcon converts this gas into less harmful byproducts, which are the carbon dioxide, water vapor, and nitrous emissions. All right, next. Okay, this is the types of catalytic converter. The first one is the left-hand side pictures. Is the oxidation catalyst. It reduces harmful pollutants such as the carbon monoxide and fuel hydrocarbons in the exhaust. Simultaneously, it often uses secondary air injections. And the oxidation catalyst only reduces a portion of the pollutants. And the second one is the right-hand side is the three-way catalytic converters. The three-way catalytics help in converting the harmful gases exhausted from the engine into harmless gas. The engine exhaust gas contains hazardous substances that cause damage to the environment. These include the oxide of nitrogen, hydrocarbon, and carbon monoxide. The three-way catalyst converts them into less harmful carbon dioxide, water, and nitrogen. Okay, that's all from me for this part. And next, I will pass to Amirul.
Thank you, Loh. My name is Muhammad Zulkarnain. Now, I can explain about the advantage and the advantage of this system. First, the advantage of this system to reduce a quantity and increase the quality of emission released in the air. And number two, reduce the amount of harmful pollution produced by the combustion of the hydrocarbon-based fossil fuel in the car. And number three, catalytic converter reduce the health cost, not just for a car owner, but for all those around. Next, we look for the advantage of this system. First, decrease the horsepower by engine using more energy for the converter and for burning the element. And number two, the advantage is reduce the gas mileage. Again, this catalyst slow down the circulation process of the emission, leading to the higher consumption of the fuel. And last but not least, the advantage of this system is engine overheat from the additional need to burn more fuel. That's all for me. Now I pass the presentation to Elson. Thank you.
Thank you, Amirul. Okay, My name is ELSTON, and I'm going to present about my opinion on the catalytic converter in the near future. So as we know, the catalytic converter is an invention to minimize the vehicle emission. Without the invention of catalytic converter, the environment would have been a lot worse than it is today. Therefore, improvement should be made on the catalytic converter in order to be more efficient in filtering vehicle emission, and also without sacrificing engine performance, and also maybe possibly to adapt into a future engine, which is a hydrogen powered engine, maybe in the next future. So I think that is all from us. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.